Hi, it's Allannah. Welcome back to YogaYin. Thank you so much for joining us. Today I'm going to take you through a very special sequence. It's for fertility and depression. This is something that I think we can probably all relate to on the fertility journey, that feeling that you can get to of hopelessness and feeling very much alone, of sadness and often guilt too at having not conceived as yet. This was put together for a student of mine, a lovely student who is feeling exactly that at the moment. She's having a lot of trouble just pushing herself through the day. So this sequence is going to be primarily about working with that and about turning that around for her. She's also suffering from a cold uterus. The blood isn't flowing properly, so it's very stagnant, and IBS as well, irritable bowel syndrome, which we think is related to the cold uterus as well. So this is going to be about moving the system. Thus, this sequence is going to be practiced primarily in a flowing fashion right till the very end. So if you are new to yoga, take it easy, just take it at your own pace. Pause the video, have a rest if you need to. I hope you enjoy it. If you would like a personalized sequence of your own, please contact me at Facebook or on my email address. I'm now booking up to the end of July. Namaste. Hariam. Okay, I want you to start in a Tadasana spine, standing on your mat. And for this practice, we're going to need a mat, and I want you to have a blanket. I want you to have a flat pillow as well. Okay, standing with the feet directly underneath the hips, picking up the toes and spreading them, planting the toes down, and then lifting up your heels and planting the heels down. I want you to find a really steady spot, so I want you to bring your weight backwards and forwards over your feet. Do you find that place that feels most comfortable for you? Bring your awareness to your knees, and if you lock them back, I want you to gently just release them forward. That will tuck your tailbone under, bring your pelvis into alignment. Draw those knees together. See if you can feel a contraction at the inner thigh. Tuck your tailbone under and lift up through the sides of your body rather than your belly. Belly is nice and free. Roll your shoulders back and down. Drop your chin so that you're looking forward. Good. Sturdy as a mountain, even if you don't feel it. Let your weight drop through your feet. Beautiful. And when you're ready, I want you to bring your index fingers together and curl your fingers like so. We're going to raise the arms up and over the head. We're going to inhale here and exhale, fold to your right. Take a couple of deep breaths here, looking straight ahead. And then we're going to inhale, come back to center, and exhale to the other side. And then inhale, come back. And then instead of releasing your arms, I want you to let go of your hands. Take your arms up and over the head, palms facing forward. Look up to the ceiling, slight upper back bend, and then fold forward. Bend your knees slightly, drop your head into Uttanasana, forward bend. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then inhale, raise the arms up and over the head, and exhale, release them. And that's our first sequence. I want you to inhale, exhale, fold forward, release the head. Inhale, raise the arms, and exhale. Just this little sequence can make us feel surprisingly better. Exhaling as you fold forward, inhaling as you raise the arms, and exhale as you release. Couple more. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Last one, inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling and exhaling. So you can probably feel that already we're creating a heat in the body. We're going to capitalize that now by coming into a Surya Namaskar. So I want you to come to the top of your mat, finding your Tadasana spine. And when you're ready, I want you to raise your arms up and over your head to prayer pose. And then exhale, fold forward here and release the head. Inhale, come up to your fingertips, extend the spine, keep your knees bent if you need to. And exhale, step back into a lunge pose on the toe, knee directly over the ankle. Now if it is more comfortable for you, I want you to stay here. If you can, I want you to bring the hands to prayer and then open the body to grace. And then exhale, release it. Step back to downward dog. Walk through the feet, taking a breath here. Good. And inhale, fold forward into plank. Now, if this is too much for you, I want you to drop your knees and then lower the body down all the way to the mat. Uncurl the toes. Inhale, look forward, upward facing dog. Exhale, curl the toes, back to down dog. Inhale, raise that right leg behind you, step it through into the lunge and either hold it here, if that's comfortable, or if you did on the other side, come up into prayer, and then open the body out. Release the arms down. Step the left foot up to meet the right, fold forward here. Inhale and exhale back into that lunge. Coming to whatever modification works for you. And then release it back to downward dog. Walk through the feet if you still need to warm up the body. Should be feeling nice and warm. On your next inhalation, come forward into plank. Drop the knees if you need to, and lower all the way down to the mat. And then inhale, upward facing dog. Exhale, downward dog. Inhale, raise the left leg, step it through, coming into lunge. And then lowering the arms, stepping the right foot up to meet the left, folding forward, releasing. Release your upper body entirely. And then inhale, arms out to the side, up and over the head, and exhale. Take the hands to prayer at the heart. If you have the time and would like to do another round, please pause the video here and go through another round in your own time. In fertility yoga, we don't do a lot of stimulating the body, but in this particular case, we're working with cold in the body and we're working with depression. So Surya Namaskar is a really, really good way of combating that. When you're ready, I want you to come back to the center of your mat. Good, now we're not going to worry too much about the posture, we're just going to step the feet out. And I want you to place your hands on your hips. And we're going to circle the hips. And what I really want you to do is work into the lumbar spine. This is a great way of increasing blood flow down to the uterus. Keeping the body nice and warm. Bend your knees, don't worry about your posture. Good, and then reverse those circles. Now if you find circling difficult, you can move your hips from side to side. but it's much better for the body if you can circle. Good. Now you can keep going with that, or if you're feeling tricky, try a circle of infinity. Beautiful. And then come back to center. When you're ready, inhale, raise the arms and just drop them, sweep the earth. Come back to center. And again, inhaling, dropping the body, bending the knees. Exhale, release. Inhale, let the body flop. Trusting the earth to hold you. One more. And releasing. Beautiful. You should be feeling nice and warm. Come to Tadasana. Bringing the tips of your thumb, your forefingers together. Feel the weight in the feet now, but feel the upper body lifting. Just focus your awareness on your belly. Feel the breath. Feel your inhalation. Feel the hands on the belly rise as you inhale. As you exhale, draw back to the spine. Drawing up through the crown of the head. Good. Float your eyes open. And we're going to come down to our mat now to practice Alpanasana, hugging the knees into the belly. So I want you to come down to your mat, hug your knees into your belly. Keeping the body warm, I want you to place your hands over your knees and just make small circles on that lower spine. Again, keeping the lumbar spine and the uterus nice and warm and flowing. And then reversing those circles. You can start to slow it right down now if you want to. Really feel into it. This is an excellent pose for digestion or irritable bowel, particularly if you tend to suffer more from constipation. Good, and then hug the knees into the belly. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then inhale, gently roll over to your right hand side. Come all the way up to seated on your mat in whatever position is comfortable for you, either easy cross-legged or Tadasana, pose of a sage. And we're going to just practice a Sufi grind. So yet again, keeping the body moving. And just feeling into the lumbar spine and the pelvis. Coming back to center and reversing those circles. Good. Good. And the pelvis should be starting to feel nice and limber now. We're just going to work into the liver meridian again. So I want you to slide your right hand out and take that top arm up and over and turn the head to look at the ceiling. If that's comfortable for your neck, otherwise look forward. Take a couple of deep breaths here. And then inhale, slide over to the other side. And then inhale, good, gently come back to center. Turning lengthways on your mat. We're going to come into a full forward bend. Now for this practice, I'd like you to take your folded blanket and just place it underneath your buttocks, giving the buttocks a nice little lift. That's going to help you fold forward. What we're going to do here is point the toes up towards the ceiling and inhale, raise the arms and exhale, fold down. Now I want you to bend your knees if you need to here. Don't strain your lower back. Take hold of wherever you're comfortable and inhale from here and exhale, fold forward and release. We're not going to stay here for very long because we're not holding it. Just one more deep breath here. Good. I want you to inhale, raise your arms, and exhale, release them. And again, inhaling. This time we're going to flow it through. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Close your eyes if you're comfortable. Really go with it. Last round. Beautiful. And release it here, keeping the body nice and warm. Now, this is a sequence I want you to practice only if you're an experienced yogi. We're going to come from Paschimottanasana, or Great Western Stretch, into Halasana, plow pose, and back again. This is really excellent for keeping the body warm. Two excellent fertility poses, but they're great for depression. So if you have any neck issues or eye issues, I don't want you to practice this one. Sit this one out. Okay. So just watching me for the moment, I'm going to demonstrate what's going to happen. We're going to inhale, raise the arms, and exhale, fold forward. And inhale, come back up. And exhale, take the legs up and over the head. And then fold forward, inhaling, exhaling, inhaling, and exhaling, coming back to plow. So come with me. When you're ready, inhale, raise your arms. Exhale, release. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale, and take the legs back and over the head. And then come back to center. And inhale. Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale here. Exhale, back to center. Inhale, raise the arms. Exhale and fold. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Back to center. Last round. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. Exhaling. Inhaling. And exhale. And come all the way back up to the center. Beautiful. Now we're all going to come back and come into Uppanasana once more. Knees to the belly. And this time we're going to inhale, draw the knees away from the belly. And exhale, bring them back. Inhaling, drawing them away and exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Inhaling, exhaling. Couple more rounds. Good. Now the body should be feeling nice and warm. And now we're going to come into a beautiful held pose. So when you're ready, I want you to roll up to your right hand side. And take your nice flat pillow. Take your blanket. And I want you to fold it up like so and place it at the top of that flat pillow. And we're going to lie back, place our head here, and I want you to bring the soles of the feet together and just allow the knees to open out. Now, not everybody is comfortable in Supta Baddha Konasana, so if you are not, I want you to come into easy cross-legged, which is a slightly easier pose as well. But if you are comfortable too, you've got that hip flexibility and openness, then I want you to just rest your arms alongside your body, close your eyes. And focus on the breath traveling down to the belly. Coming to a point of stillness after all of that flow in yoga. Allowing your body to integrate all the benefits. Beautiful. And if you're feeling comfortable to raise your arms and then release them. So you're getting even more of a stretch through the upper chest. Keep moving the breath down into the belly. Beautiful. When you're ready, float open your eyes. And gently bring your left knee over to your right, onto your side. Lift yourself up off of the pillow, and we're going to come into Viparita Karani, legs up the wall. So for Viparita Karani, I want you to bring your mat over to the wall. Have a pillow or your blanket underneath your head. Come into the wall from the side angle. Take your legs up nice and long. And for me, I've grabbed a nice warm blanket. Just to pop over myself. Keeping the body nice and warm. Close the eyes. Arms nice and long beside the body. And you can stay in this position for up to 10 minutes if you wish to. Couple more deep breaths. And then gently keep your eyes closed. Bring your palms together. Rub the palms together, create a good heat in your palms. And when you can feel that heat, place the palms over the eyes. And then peel the palms away. Bend your knees, roll off to one side, and make your way back to your mat. So sitting nice and comfortably, bringing the tip of the thumb and the forefinger, placing the hands at the belly, Yoni Mudra, female mudra. Breathing into the belly. Allowing yourself a gentle smile. And then floating the eyes open. Bringing the hands to prayer. To the forehead for clarity of thought and an open mind. To the lips for clarity of speech and kind speech. And the heart for an open heart. Om Shanti. Om Peace. Namaste. So that is our video for fertility and depression. When you're feeling down, sad, and like you just can't push through. This should bring your body and mind to a state where the blood is flowing beautifully through the body down to the uterus, working with coldness and stagnation and irritable bowel syndrome, so the body just flows better in every way, but also about bringing the mind back to a state of balance and a state of hope. So I hope you enjoy it. Please keep your feedback coming. I love to hear from you. If you'd like a personalized sequence, please contact me on Facebook or my email, allannah@yogayin.com.au. Namaste.